Right, continue. A few things have changed. Start with, I have redone the skills, redone the levels of my own character, Argenta, Hendrix, Abelard, and Kibella. By Hendrix. And Jay, well, she had nothing to redo. But now, I'm covering most of this. Got persuasion on my main character. It's not very high. Jay also has persuasion, even if she doesn't have any points in it, because she's got a high fellowship. Right. I want to go back to Footfall. It's still... I haven't been back to see the Liege since... I haven't been back to see the Liege since the... since restarting, because of, well, redoing that last fight because of the whole audio problem in episode 12. It's 12.5. I need to go see him again because of that. We also have this down here.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Get started. We're gonna go do a heretic den now. Oh, this here. Cheers. First. Crumple not only a small fragment on text left, you are a right path seeker. The other caches collect. Now, if I remember correctly, there's one over here. First,
rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Hello.
Over there.
Shouldn't you be playing Darktide? You come to see me bumble, rogue trader.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Magenta?
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. Let's proceed.
Nice
Duty prevails.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen.
Never doubt me. I better myself through my service.
Stop straight in. Daybreak. Daybreak. Same. And we have a pink horror. Funny chaps.
I'll make an example out of you.
Surrender to the dark powers.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's Polly first. Oh, Polly flies in the sky first. Then we have Abelard, Pink Horror, Cultist Leader at the back. Come over here. Abelard is to go up front. Magenta is going to move behind some cover. Killer Bear cover as well. Heinrichs cover here. Jay, where will Jay go? Over here.
At your beck and call. It will be done. I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
My swarm enemy. Well, I hope you had a good shift. Charge.
I will do my duty. Indeed.
Endure.
I serve the ruinous powers.
I've faced worse than this.
Ooh.
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds is... I'll do it.
Gun.
Doubt is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Auto book. Book on what? Not sure.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. Faith without deeds is worthless.
No, I don't think that was me. I haven't bought a Warhammer book in years. First command. Our authority.
I'll make it happen.
On it. Who, if not me? I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
High momentum.
Here's my perfect moment!
Go.
For the throne's glory.
I've been meaning to pick up Warhammer books, but they're just so expensive.
But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. Naturally.
The Emperor.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally.
Death to the weak!
Just
Your
need to
blood will
tough it out!
flow!
Ow. I got 1 hit point.
The shadows will see it done.
Inkara has fire and wood.
As the tenants demand. I shall not fail. There is only death, yours or mine. Let your soul be purged, as honor ordains.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
Okay, who hasn't actually gone yet?
Watch my back.
Bonus kill above. Give her extra back.
Trust me. My blade whispers your name. You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
It will be done. At your beck and call. I will do my duty. At your beck and call. An exemplary strike. Indeed.
Damn, that's my pistol.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the... I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Hendrix has got... Does he... No, he doesn't have.
I'll see to it personally. Who if not me?
Each strike is a prayer.
Polygon.
As honor ordains. Aim for the heart next time. The undying Emperor whispers his will. Caught by the web.
Argenta rushes to the last living cultist and silently, ferociously punches him in the face. Blaspheming heretic! Who were you praying to? I know those words. That call to law. Argenta doesn't get to finish, the cultist having dropped to his knees, interrupting her with grating, rasping laughter. Of course you don't know them. I recognize you too, lackey of the corpse throne. Haven't you already experienced the power of the true God? Didn't you flee from us, shedding tears? Argenta recoils as if from a blow, but then snaps forward, grabbing the cultist by the scruff of his neck, and makes him look into her eyes, burning like embers. I am one of the Adeptus Sororitas, and I have never, not even once in my life fled from heretics and betrayers of humankind. Argenta, wait, the heretic must be interrogated. What do you want to know, servants of the Corpus, Emperor? The names of my brethren? How many of us are there? Where we are, I would tell you myself, we are a myriad, and we are everywhere. Soon, very soon, you will hear our voices, and when you hear them at your back, so close you can feel our breath, you will know the power of true God. The undying Emperor is one true God. You will soon learn this. When you face his harsh judgment, you will all, as will all your accomplices. Kirbleth's voice is filled with cold impeccability. Just how many of you vermin are there? First Ryclid Minoris, now here. How do you know Argenta? Have you seen her on footfall before? Not on footfall, the cultist laughs hoarsely. In another place, she flew right in like a bird into a snare. Argenta is staring at the cultist, her eyes wide, as if against her will she whispers two words. Salis Prime. Argenta, what is he talking about? She snaps out of it, as if emerging from reverie. A planet, a place, it doesn't matter. I know these heretics. I fought them and was gravely wounded, but I swear I never turned from them and ran. She turned to the cultist, her eyes filled with cold fury. If you truly have seen me on Salis Prime, someone among you must know the way to get there. Do you have your own ship, a navigator? Answer me. Ships and maps, roads and doors, we have them all, but our paths are not for you. The true God spins his web, and you are but a fly caught in it. But where is the spider? The cultist's eyes filled with madness. I need something more coherent. Rogue trader, we won't get anything from this madman. As for my part in the story, I will tell it. But not here, not in this place. The words talk back on the ship. Who or what is the true God you keep mentioning? You will know in time. The cultist gives you a wrinkled smile, painted with fresh blood on his lips. End him. Finish him. You can kill me, servants of a corpse, Emperor, but you can't stop the victory of true God. The edge of daybreak is nigh, and the hour of his triumph approaches. Silence hangs for a minute, then Argenta turns to you and shrugs nonchalantly. That's it. We've fulfilled revered Hermorius' request, which means I am now free. I can continue my travels with you, rogue trader. Before we leave this den, let us round up what remains of the blasphemers. I would like to cleanse this place with purifying flame. But perhaps we can find clues that might tell us where these heretics came from, or if they have any other associates. Argenta lowers her head wearily. We need to talk, but it can wait. Let us meet on the ship when it's time to depart footfall. Hold you on the ship. Always on the ship. Can't just tell me here and now. It's always wait till the ship. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Level up. Or I get to pick something. This is unusual. What do I want? This is based on Fellowship, which is shite. The Familiar's max wounds are increased by 2 times the Fellowship toughness bonus. 8 levels of bleeding isn't bad. Dodge against overseas attacks. Obviously, his abilities deal 35% less damage to Cyber. He dies, he gets third of his health back and falls up. And +5 to key skills. That is based on Familiar's agility. But it looks like it will start soaring. It gains 3 to its key stats. Base damage is always nice. I'm gonna go with start of a turn, temp HP. Right, Abelard. Increases armor and parry. Start of Vanguard's turn. Before temporary wounds are lost, the Vanguard gains a number of temporary wounds equal to strength for 1 round. Well, have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by. Now has a minus 10% penalty to weapon skill and attacks opportunity. Granted by the skills ability instead of -20. Once per round, whenever an enemy that considers Vanguard a priority target enters the cell adjacent to the Vanguard, the enemy provokes attacks of opportunity. Go with that. Argenta. The Arch Militant attacks target have dodge reduce, crit chance. Arch Militant gains +5, gains +5 plus number of stacks ability. Crit damage. Bonus is kept when used cautious approach or confident approach. Always begin with 2 stacks. Every round, the first single target ability used by an ally on the touch militant grants +1 action point to that ally. Can use 2-handed ranged weapons within melee range with a -10 ballistical penalty. Any ranged area or ranged burst attack of Archmilitant reduces weapon skill of enemies hit. Cost of wildfire is reduced by 1 AP for every 3 in 4. Right, can I bet she wants the one for maximum number of wounds. The execution depends on medicine instead of toughness. So before it was 40 I'd think, now it's to 33. Where's my bit? Medicine is 75. Medicine adds 23. Where was it? Maximum wounds for extra depends on their medicines instead of bonus would be my medicine is 75. Bonus is 23. %. For each point of toughness bonus, the character gains 10% wounds. It would have been an extra 4. Medicine characteristic is plus 20. I don't know how that adds up. I really don't know how that adds up. Anyway, move on. Hendrix. Using Scourging Strike, the execution of melee critical 12 levels of bleed instead of when pushing an enemy, executioner also 3 levels of bleeding. Let's have a look. Bleeding is based on medicine. My other game I played, it was a pusher fest. Start of a turn, enemies suffering from burning inflicted by executioner must make a willpower resistance. If failed, the burning is removed. The enemy falls prone. Deals 5% more damage to targets with damage over time effects. Executioner's armor is increased by their max wounds. Each adjacent creature counts as 2 for the purpose of calculating the bonuses granted by Gift of Torment. Or oh, so it's for some reason it's should have that. I'm sure I've got this. Oh, because I'm here. Dumbass. Fellowship. Yeah. Sounds. I want to, but I really should pick up some read, shouldn't I? I'll give a bun. And what do you want? What? Mission. Well, that's the beginning of the master's turn. If the momentum is 125, first by attack or area attack by master costs 1 less. Increased crit chance. Right. Is there anything else in here? Should be.
My visions showed this path, and many others.
Head back out because I didn't really check. Goods here.
A job for me.
What we got? A hammer. Raises men into 175. 5 enemies in a row. So let's. But she's a. I'll use people. Boots to him. Oh, hammer's not bad. It's only one shorter range. No, I'm not gonna give him that. Stick with the shotgun. That seems to be everything that I can find.
Let us not dawdle.
The Shadow Quarter. Now, what else did I have to do here? Talk to him about mutants. Talk to him about plague, sorry. 28 degrees. The man stops and salutes you with his flamer. Your ladyship, what an honour. The whole of Footfall is talking about the new head of the House von Valancius. Foreman of Footfall Unity Crew Free at your service. What are you doing? Just burning rats and some trash and some parasites of the other sorts. The district's under quarantine, you see. It got hit by something nasty, a disease, or maybe it isn't a disease. Just some bugs and worms that crawled out of some ship or other. It is a bit odd that it happened here and not at the docks. But I grant you, things like that usually start there. They even spray the place with some gunk to kill all the bugs and worms. But I guess something slipped through. 2 families in the block way over there snuffed it, and the Liege wasted no time getting the district surrounded so that nobody could leave. So you don't know exactly what happened to the district, disease bugs or something else? 1,000 apologies, your ladyship, but no, we don't know and we'd rather not find out. Who in their right mind would want to get close to whatever it is? We have contained the foulness, and that's good enough, if you ask me. And what measures have been taken to deal with the problem? You're looking at them. We stand there, burn the foulness, and we've got people standing guard so no one escapes. Put some mines down, a whole load of them. For the same reason. The water, the sewers, all blocked off to stop any communications getting out. The air opens, I suppose, but the foulness doesn't seem to be airborne. There hasn't been any strange deaths outside of the district. Are the people inside in the quarantine being cared for at all? Any kind of aid? Pfft, of course not. I mean, I heard revered Imros has been praying for their souls, which sounds more like retribution fell upon them, and rightly so. That's the most they can hope for. How did the victims die exactly? Who knows? They found them in their hovels already dead, blue sores on their bodies, and they stank something awful, which is why the lot that found them didn't even risk looting the corpses. Good on them, I guess. Doesn't mean we let them out, of course. I wish to enter the quarantine zone. Your ladyship, have mercy. I can't say no to you, but the danger is just as real as it is to the whole station. We'll clear the way for you, but it'll take some time. A lot of time. It won't be easy to break down the barricade and disarm the mines. He gives you a long look, likely hoping you'll reconsider, but after receiving no reaction, he gives the order to his assistants. Come back later for that. Bloody hell, there's a lot of mines. God damn!
I always have a backup plan.
I want to go over to the corner over here, I think. That'll be this corner over here then. Or maybe not.
Keep your wits about you.
Huge walls rise above the chaotic buildings of Footfall, are strikingly different from the small houses and void huts sitting huddled under the soaring arches.
I always keep my options open.
Don't know what, if the flammer don't work, use a bolt gun. If that don't work, there's always grenades. I want to go to Liege's residence. I'll show him Jay in my party and talk to him about the fact the averers have been taken care of. It'll be fun. Greetings, your ladyship. I don't mean to hurry you, but... Yes, I'll get you provisions. The liege stares at Heinrich slowly, very slowly. Vladimir nods at him. Von Kallux. Heinrich responds with an equally reserved nod. Good day, liege. I am accompanied rogue trader. Please pay me no mind. Your request is difficult to fathom and even more so to honour, Master Von Kallux, but I am glad to hear you. There aren't any reasons for the visit unlike your previous two ones. Vladimir notices Jay standing behind you and you see his jaw tighten with tension. And what are you doing here? Vladimir. You must have thought you were the only one on Footfall who knew how to make good friends. Jay shrugs and smirks condescendingly. I told you I'd find a better deal. Ignoring Jay, Vladimir pointedly addresses you. I'm sure your ladyship has had reasons for getting mixed up in a small fry like her. Perhaps you were amused by her false promises of quick profit, or some more intimate aspects of such relationships. In any case, That's none of my business. Just remember that here on Football, the truly good deals, worthy of your attention, can only come from me. Jay has joined my retinue to atone for her misdeeds before the Emperor. Glory to the Exalted One, who cares for us all. Jay makes the sign of the Aquila over her chest, with an uncharismatically serious expression. Vladimir grimaces in vexation. In my experience, people like her tend to turn a new leaf only when the door of the airlock shuts behind them, and not a moment sooner. Kidabeth gives him a thin smile. You are far more interesting than you seem at first glance, liege. Vladimir responds with a vague smile of his own. Yes, I am the most amusing man on this station, my lady. I did what you could not. I have found and neutralized Anver's agitator-in-chief. That is truly outstanding accomplishment, your ladyship. Footfall can now rest easy, at least until the next mad hoodlum makes himself known. What's happening in the Shadow Quarter? Why is there a quarantine? Oh, that, he grimaces. Who knows? It could be an actual epidemic, or perhaps two families that started it all just came down with food poisoning at the same time. We're on a space station. The best solution here is to isolate the area and wait for the problem to solve itself. I've been told when the previous liege was faced with a similar situation, he ordered the entire asteroid to be detached and dropped into the star. Yes, he did, and that was a senseless decision. It was. There are more reliable ways of disinfecting an area without having to lose a whole asteroid. That maneuver of his destabilized the station's integrity, and the consequences that were still are still being felt up until I became liege. When I entered office, I had to negotiate with the tech priests to make the necessary repairs, and it cost me a preposterous amount of money and resources. You're right, liege. The deaths of the people in the quarantine zone is a necessary price to pay for the station's security. I'm glad we've come to an understanding. We will wait until there is no one left alive who can spread the disease. Then we'll meticulously burn the place and fumigate it with special compounds. That should solve the problem. I have other matters to attend to. I won't take any more of your time up. Right, so that's dealt with. I don't think what's left. Funeral. No. Oh yes. The atrium. Go to the atrium and have a look around. Was it over? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you people? Don't you care? Do you? You want to grow fat on the Legion's stores while the station starves? Oh, what are these people going on about? Shut up. One more time for clarity. Shut up. Man after my own heart. Anyway.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Huh. You're on the right path, Seeker. Remember the place. Small quality, large windows. something over here.
Let us not dawdle.
Or was it up here? There is one. Oh, was it? Was there something? The docks. Or docks. I wonder. Right, I'm going to end part 13 here.